Hi there, I'm Dr. Noel Nelson, and it's my pleasure to share a few thoughts with you today, some uplifting, inspiring, and practical tips to help you find greater happiness and success in your life. Today's topic: you want a happier, healthier, more successful new year? Become an optimist. The holidays are over. Your decorations slowly make their way back into storage. The euphoria of gift-giving and receiving has given way to the mundane, here we go, another year, where you still have to make a living or figure out how to make it through the next month, where family is still, family, and none of your obligations seem to have magically vanished along with the holiday music. Yes, you've made your New Year's resolutions, and off you go to that gym or diet or other goal, teeth gritted, swearing to yourself that this year you will see that resolution through, no matter what it takes. And you're pretty sure it will take lots of effort, not to mention struggle, as you tear yourself bleary-eyed from your warm, comfy bed, stare out at the rain or hail or sleet or snow, and wonder what on earth possessed you to resolve to an early morning run every day. Well, here's a radical suggestion. Before you undertake any of your New Year's resolutions, decide to become an optimist. Make that your first and most important new choice for this new year. Why? Because an impressive body of scientific research proves that optimists live longer, happier, healthier, more successful lives. They experience significantly less stress, less depression, and they heal faster than pessimists. Not only that, but my personal fave, optimists outperform their own abilities. So, you may be good at something, but if you're an optimist, you'll be terrific at it. No matter what you undertake, you'll experience more success and joy by the simple decision to become an optimist. How do you do that? Well, the old adage, see the glass half full, is accurate, but it only addresses the essence of optimism, not the practicalities. So here are 3 quick, easy tips to becoming an optimist. Number 1, play the what-if game positively. We all play the what-if game, but for the most part, we play it negatively. For example, take a common concern. What if I get fired? Which usually leads to, well, what if I can't get a new job? What if I go through our savings in a month? What if I don't have enough to cover the rent? Panic sets in real quick, and with that, your stress increases as your ability to think clearly and make good decisions goes directly downhill. So instead, play the what-if game in a hopeful direction. Well, if I get fired, I have a pretty good skill set. I've learned a lot at this job. I've made new connections. I'm sure I can parlay some of that into a new situation. Meanwhile, I'll put some extra effort into my current position so I'm not quite as easily dispensed with. Tip number 2, give the benefit of the doubt. Giving the benefit of the doubt in our above example is where you look at the fact that you've still got a job, that the company isn't likely to shut down completely, so workers will still be needed, that you've had good reviews so far. All this reassures you that the sky isn't falling, as of now, which helps you relax. Again, assuring that you are functioning at your least stressed best. You can now be proactive and perform at your highest level, which will certainly make you harder to fire. Third tip, reminisce constructively. Most of us, when faced with a situation we don't like, reminisce destructively. We think of all the bad things that have happened to us and how awful it felt and how hard it was to get back on track. Well, instead, reminisce constructively. Deliberately think about all the good things that have happened to you, how good those seeming out of thin air, helpful coincidences felt, and how surprisingly easy it was to get back on track. Think of the people who helped you along the way, even if it was just a stranger who gave you a smile in passing when you most needed a little kindness. Become an optimist. There are no downsides whatsoever, no nasty side effects, nothing that warrants disclaimers or fine print of any kind. Be an optimist. Enjoy a simply fabulous new year. Thank you for listening to Up, and check out my latest book, Phoenix Rising, surviving catastrophic loss, fires, floods, hurricanes, and tornadoes. If you'd like more uplifting, inspiring, practical tips and techniques, please visit my website, noelnelson.com. Until next time, be well and take care.